Red 2 standing by, all 4 lit and in the green. Welcome back to Legend of Zelda the Minish Cap. It has been a little while since I've recorded the main story. I've been doing plenty of kinstone fusing. We have pretty much everything done in that regard for the time being. We defeated the mechanical Mazal, and we acquired the Ocarina of Wind, though our search for the wind element so far was nothing more than a lot of hot air. But we've been fusing stones on our quest to save the throne, and we can finally get rolling on the next story session. We need to get into this library, because that is the catalyst for us getting the flippers. So what we need to do is travel to Lake Hylia. Now, you might have noticed in the Kinstone Fusion episodes that we have actually fused kinstones with this particular Minish, sorry. We have to talk to him. Oh, a visitor! How rare! But you have found me, the wisest of the wisest of the wise. You what? You want to enter the Temple of Droplets? I have heard rumours that one Minish actually did find a way in long ago. That Minish is Elder Library, and he is in semi-retirement in the town library. The library should be opening soon. Perhaps you can go find him. So, something else I do need to do at some point is head into the lottery. We have plenty of mysterious shells. I probably should use up a few of those. We've grabbed plenty of them on our quests. As you can see, if we move over here, I have 999 of them. I have a good selection of kinstone pieces. There is one red one I kept running out of, and it drives me nuts. So if we saunter along casually and happily, we'll take a little bit of time to go and do the lottery, assuming the dog lets us through. Thank you. So if we head into this tree here, we can talk to Karlov. I collect those mysterious shells you've seen scattered all over the place. If you bring those shells to me, I'll trade you these figurines I have made. Ah, is that a mysterious shell? I've got an offer I'd like to make you. What do you say to trading it for a chance at winning a figurine? Now, the fact that it's a chance is a complete scam as far as I'm concerned. So, we'll give you a quick demonstration of what we want to do. The more you play through the game, the more figurines you will discover. But you'll have to beat the game in order to find some of the figurines. So, the more shells you use, the more likely you are to win a figure you don't have. So, for example, we can trade one of them. Let's go over here, pull. Green ones are standard enemies, I believe. So, Rollerbite appears in various areas. His hard shell protects him from swords, but once he rolls into a ball, you can use the Gust Jar to draw him in. Congratulations! I'll keep the figurine in the case on the left for you. You can see it any time. So, probably what's going to happen is I'll do all that off screen because it gets a little bit boring, if I'm going to be honest. Maybe I can sort of have it sped up and we'll attach it to footage of this episode, the next few episodes, so we can actually see just sort of what's going on with that and how it all works. Kind of like a little in-flight movie or something like that. Anyway, the library is now open and you will notice there's a little ladder here. We can go adventuring in certain areas as a Minish. So, we have to talk to this lovely lady. Welcome to the library. Hey, aren't you Smith's grandson, Tom? Enjoy your browsing. We have to talk to one, or maybe it's... No, we do have to go and talk to the Minish in there. I'm in charge of checking out books, so it's not my problem. Still, I feel really bad for the girl over there in charge of returns. quite a few people have not been returning their books. So this was the old guy standing out the front of it. Wonder what I should check out today. And here is Sturgeon. You might recognize Sturgeon from The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. Sometimes these books move on their own. I've seen it. And don't tell me I'm crazy. I ain't crazy. You're crazy. Everybody else is crazy. They all think I'm crazy, but they're the ones who are crazy. I'll show them. Wait, what was I going on about? Excuse me. So head out here and use the cane of Pachi to flip over the jar, and in we go. Once we get the flippers, we can actually swim around in that area. So approach this bookshelf. And of course we have some Minish to talk to. Hey! This is no good at all! A human borrowed a book and now none of us can get back to Elder Library. How will he get by all alone? I'm so worried. I'm sure the librarian knows something about where those books went. But there's nothing we Minish can do about it. If we head up here, we'll get a little bit more information. And over there we can see Library's house. We can't get up the shelf because some human checked that book out. But at least we don't have to listen to Elder Library's boring old stories. So our lovely little bookshelf has a bit of work to do. Let's get back to normal size. And we have to go book hunting. We'll have a bit of work to do, and we have to go to an interesting side quest as well. So, let's talk to this lady. The book's missing from the bookshelf on the second floor. Yes, they've been checked out for quite a while. They're very overdue. Take a Hyrulean bestiary, for example, been gone for ages. Checked out by a girl with a cat. She said she had a new cat at her house. Wanted to learn more about it, she did. So, we know where that is. It's Julietta's house. We don't have to go very far, assuming people don't walk into our path. Now, I will show you something to do with those Picolite pieces a little later on. Now, this is why I encouraged you to put out the fire in Romeo's house. Because now we can head up through the fireplace and around here. Whoa! Did you see that cat's looking at me? I know it wants a piece of me. So, keep away from... Say, look at that, Tom. There's a book up on top of the bookcase. But how are we going to get it? We can't reach it and we have no ladder. And I don't think just shaking the bookcase will make it fall either. This presents an interesting problem, wouldn't you say? I'm not sure what he's on about there. That was unfortunate. We didn't want to drop it on the cat. Okay, interesting. It looks like that bookshelf can actually be moved. So we have to watch out for the cat taking a swipe at us, and away we go. Back up to our house here, and across we go. We can then pick up that book. There we are, a Hyrulean bestiary. So it appears that Hyrulean is perhaps used to refer to the country, but Hylian is refers to the specific race of people who live in Hyrule. A little odd as far as I'm concerned, but it works. Hey, look at that! Our long-lost copy of a Hyrulean bestiary. Tom, are you returning this book? Thank you so much! I can't begin to describe how much I'm looking forward to putting this back. It does have to sit there for a while, though. The next overdue book is... let's see... Ah, yes, of course! Legend of the Picori. It's been out forever. It was checked out by a somewhat absent-minded scholar, I believe. So, this is the house that's shut off over by this bridge area. We have to approach this door. What, huh? A book? From the library? Oh yes, of course. I knew this day would come. Please, come in. So you might recognise Dr. Left as being a play on Dr. Right from SimCity, and of course, that's Dr. Right spelled W-R-I-G-H-T, as in somebody who makes things, and Dr. Right, W-R-I-T-E, from Link's Awakening. If the surname Wright is in something, then it is used to refer to somebody whose family traditionally made things, for example, shipwright, wheelwright, and so on. Let's talk to him. I am a researcher of Picori legend and lore. My name is Dr. Left. You'll hear about that book, Legend of the Picori, aren't you? Well, I hate to say this, but I haven't seen it in several days. Perhaps a mischievous little mouse has taken it. Oh, well, I'm sure it's in this house somewhere, I just don't know where. But I'm very busy right now, so why don't you just look for it yourself? So, now that we've opened that house up, our little quest can begin because we know where it is, but we can't get to it. So, what we will need are the power bracelets. These will enable us to push things around as a Minish. Alright, let's speak to him. Hey, do you know the clues that reveal the location of the treasure? Cross the bridge that spans the rapid flow. Through the land of the fearsome beast. Until you reach the Misty Falls. The treasure sleeps on the other side of the secret entrance there. They say it's a magical tool that allows even little people to push big things. According to the legend, you're supposed to start from this house. So, yes, of course. So I will have to go up to normal size, but it appears that I have gone to the wrong spot. And we can get back up to normal size, and I do actually happen to have an empty bottle on hand. That's actually quite convenient, because once again, we have to put out the fire. We have to drown ourselves. Right, we got water. We got too much water. We douse that, and now we can get rolling on our little quest. We will be hunting down, as I said, the power bracelets. I still tend to have a bad habit of rushing off to do something and forgetting there's always a little extra step along the way. Does tend to get a lot of my plans messed up. I'm an okay strategist at things like card games, but then again it always just turns into complete chaos. And by the way, this is Din's house. Let's see, if we're able to move those around, then we should be able to access the Minish who live up the top there. We did sort of wind up building on top of their house. So, hey, I've heard about you, so you're gonna go ahead, are you? Well, onward to glory then. Just don't die out there, okay? So, we head across to the little bridge that spans that rapid flow. The lair of the fearsome beast are the cats. Oh, it's no good. I just can't get anywhere. Man, oh man, oh man. Right. So we have to be very careful. We will have to, dare I say it, pussyfoot around. Wait for them to disappear. Can we move that cat? Run, 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 run. And we avoided getting hit. Who knew that there was a place like this behind the town water pump? Well, maybe we should get moving and find that Minish treasure. We have a few slugglers to dispatch, easy enough to do. There is a heart piece over here, but interesting to note, you cannot climb up ledges like this one, with the flippers, only shoals. Not much we can do over here. We will have to head through that little doorway. So a few basic enemies along the way. Nothing serious at the moment, though we do have some blade traps and we'll be able to navigate things with the Cane of Pachi. And there we are. Time for our boss battle. Or at least just enemy encounter. The old stand in one spot and swing your sword wildly strategy does tend to work pretty well. We have the power bracelets. So that will come in handy for us in the near future. So we will have to come back here once we get a certain item in a later dungeon. Let's see if we can disappear and sneak past the cat, because yes, they do hurt. Push that, and away we go. The Minish nearby will comment on how we survived. So we'll have to make our way over to Dr. Left's place once more. Down the chimney, we move this one. Then we do not move that way, we move it this way. And that has settled everything we need to search for that book. What am I doing? Why am I going the wrong way? Oh well. Anyhow. So we can see several Minish reading a number of books. I see. Oh, that makes sense. Human books are so interesting. And that guy Dr. Left living down there has great taste in reading material. So we can also see some chess pieces up here too. It's a bit dusty up here, huh? Maybe I should do a little cleaning. We can actually walk across that. Make our way past the little candle. Some more Minish-sized books. And if we stand here... It didn't move. Why didn't it move? Do I have to talk to that guy? Okay, let's see. Let's talk to him and see if it works. Oh, ha! Hey! Phew, I want to return this book by dropping it down below. It's impossible without some help pushing. But my brother is so busy with a book of his own that he won't help me out. Maybe I can do it with one more push. It's not going anywhere. I've fallen off again. What in blazes is going on? I'm supposed to stand on the edge and make it fall off. Do I have to pick anything up? Do I have to push something onto it? No, 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 no. Oh, you idiot. You idiot. You idiot. Oh, you idiot. You absolute idiot. Dusting, of course. There we go. That's got it. Jeez Louise, I'm a freaking numpty sometimes. The things I do. There we go. Well, we can at least sneak around it. Can't believe I forgot that. That was embarrassing. That was flat out embarrassing. But at least we've got our book. It's probably a good idea to end the episode here. Does he say anything? Oh, look! You found it! Could I ask you to return that book for me, lad? Well, let's take that book back. We have one more to go and there's a bit of adventuring. If we can wait for the dog to let us past. We make it back to the library and hand it over. Oh my goodness, will you look at that! It's our copy of Legend of the Picori. It's been checked out for so long. Tom, you deserve a medal for all this. I am moved. Deeply, deeply moved by this thoughtful gesture. Alrighty, well, we will wrap things up for there for now. Let's just see how long things have been going for. Actually, not as long as I thought. We've still got a little bit of time left. So, we can search out that last book, or at least start to. And the last book we still need is A History of Masks. I think it was checked out by Hagen, the mayor. How could he keep a library book so long? He's a public official. So, our fairly lax, when it comes to returning books, mayor, as though described as somewhat unreliable, and the library staff certainly seem to think so. Ahem! Yes, that's me, Hagen. I am mayor of this town. What's that? You want a book? A history of masks? And you say I checked it out, do you? Well, yes, indeed I did. Oh, wait. Did I? Do we have to bribe him or something? I know what we have to do, but you can usually bribe politicians. So, his precious mask collection needs to be knocked off the wall. We get a little bit of money for it. Now note, that underground bunker we don't need to do anything with. The Molmit's path and the pathway in Mayor Hagen's garden just over there lead to sort of an underground shelter where we can actually access some nice prizes, but we need the third element to do that. The mayor took off for his cabin by the lake clutching a book. We saw him go. But when he came back, he didn't have the book anymore. I'm sure he just forgot it at that lake cabin. Yes, he is forgetful like that. You want to go to the cabin by the lake? Well, let me just mark it here on your map. Yes, there, it's right here. You should be able to find it now. Notably, you will have seen this when I was doing my kinstone fusions. So, let's get moving. We will at least make it around to Lake Hylia. Get our ocarina out and away we travel. We only have 2 more items to grab. What we want... well, might have worked. Probably wasn't the best path I could have taken. Definitely wasn't the best path we could have taken because I need to be in the Lon Lon Ranch area and I rolled into a pea-hat. More things have definitely happened in the world, so you will see all those things which have happened as we wander around. A lot changes when you make those kinstone fusions and the world really, really opens up. So, we want to go down into the Minish Woods area. Kinstone piece. Oh boy, the struggle I had trying to find the one type of kinstone piece I needed for one of the last fusions. All the save scumming I had to do with the Virtual Console's reset function. Oh, it was a nightmare. And even then, when I'd get a red kinstone piece, it wasn't the one I needed. For heaven's sake. Just irritating. Oh, like. Gone the wrong way. We'll ignore the rupee, like. And around we go. Here is Mayor Hagen's cabin. We will need to shrink down, of course. And we can head on into this little Minish road. Or waterway. Fire our gust jar and cruise along. We actually wound up grabbing a little treasure chest here on my Kinstone Fusion quest. And over we go. We move that. And very nice. So, well, we're just about done anyway. Might as well at least grab that book and then we'll wrap things up. We will begin our journey to Elder Library in the next episode. And now there are enemies. Oh. So we cannot explore Lake Hylia just yet. The waters appear to be slightly purple on my screen anyway. And there is our last book. So we will be returning that in the next one. Thank you very much for joining me. Until next time, this is Red 2, returning to base.